Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our SBU Week 8 battle against It's Whatever Ant and his Sacramento Nido Kings. Before we jump into the video, I implore you guys to drop a like if you guys enjoy, as well as dropping a sub if you're new. Plenty of Draft League content, Nuzlocke content, a ton of competitive Pokemon content up here going on the channel. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff and you want to help us push on to our goal of 600, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, with that being said, let's jump into it. So this week is very important. We have not had the best season in SBU. We are currently 3-4. The game versus J-Bear, I feel like obviously we got crit and lost because of a crit, which sucks, but you know, that's Pokemon. And then we lost a nail biter to Kurt last week, and then about 3 weeks ago we lost to T-Row where he just outplayed us, and it has not been my best performance. I think this team we have is very solid. I just don't think I've been playing up to my standards, but that can all be absolved if we win this week, despite us being 3-4, since it's only a 12-coach league in only 8 weeks. We're doing 8 people in playoffs. If I win, I'm guaranteed a spot in playoffs. If I lose, I'm not making playoffs. So it's win and we're in, lose and we're out. But we got to go against Ant, and Ant's a very solid player. He's my buddy as well. I love Ant to death. Please go check him out in the description below. He's a very solid player. Someone who doesn't typically upload a lot, so it's always a treat when he does. So I definitely recommend go checking him out in the description below, as well as all the other coaches. And yeah, preamble aside, let's go jump into the team builder. If you want to skip ahead to the battle, there should be a timestamp on screen already, as well as a timestamp in the description below on when the battle starts. But I like giving you guys that background knowledge so you know what we're bringing and why we're bringing it going into the match. Well, let's do it. So our team, if you did forget, is at the top of the screen, and it consists of Kyurem Black, Rillaboom, Scolipede, Swampert, Grimmsnarl, Heatran, Licky, Boltund, Galarian, Zapdos, Mesprit, and Drifblim, while our opponent's team is at the bottom of the screen, and it consists of Blaziken, Tapu Koko, Skarmory, Galarian Slowking, Crawdaunt, Gourgeist, Bouffalant, Garchomp, Suicune, Drapion, and Swoobat. Now, biggest threats to me. There's a lot of really big, scary offensive threats to me. Oh man, this can get tough really fast. First up is going to be Blaziken. If Blaziken gets up a Swords Dance and there's a little bit of chip on my Swampert, I just lose the game to it. It's that plain and simple. I just can lose the game to it. Same thing with Garchomp as well. I think that is the second biggest threat. If it gets up a Swords Dance and a Scale Shot, if I have taken chip on my Swampert, or it has Poison Jab for my Grimmsnarl, we're just kind of in a losing position. Again, not a good place to be, though I do think that he will be Scarf Garchomp, because if you look at Ant's team, at +1, he just loses to Dragon Dance Kyurem. But we'll be able to scout and figure that out throughout the match. But regardless, he might even just go SD because it just smashes me if he gets the opportunity to get it off, which is really clutch. Koko is very scary for me. My best check is like Rillaboom in my mind, because obviously Swampert can be grass knotted, and I want to keep Swampert healthy to take a hit from Blaziken. It's the only thing that take a hit from +2 Blaziken from full on my team, really. So I feel like that's very important to keep healthy. Glowking is very annoying for my team to switch into. You saw G-Bro do me dirty. Well, this is the better version of it, so that's annoying. Suicune can be very annoying. Skarmory can be very annoying, but I think we have a cool team this week, and I think we can definitely do it with the game plan we have. So first up, we kind of talked about it a little bit already. Dragon Dance, Kyurem Black, Icicle Spear, Dragon Dance, Fusion Bolt Roost with the Heavy Duty Boots as its item, Terrible as its ability, 68 HP, 196 attack, and 244 speed with an Adamant Nature. Now this Pokemon does really well. If we can get up to +1, I believe we have enough speed for Blaziken, and that +1 will obviously outspeed everything. I didn't bother creeping Drapion, because I don't think I'll run max speed taunt to try and when a speed tie and taunt me. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty counterintuitive, and I feel like he wants to bulk on Drapion anyways. I feel like he'll creep Rillaboom at best, or he might creep with the Drapion, but I don't think he'll rely on a 50-50 taunt if I'm max speed to try and stop me from setting up. If anything, he'll probably be like Whirlwind or something like that. But regardless, we're creeping max speed Blaziken. And this Pokemon gets it to +1. Icicle Spear and Fusion Bolt just kind of demolish his team. There's not much he can really do about it, and we can set up on a good amount. We can set up on Koko's. I don't believe we can live a Life Orb Blaziken hit, but I think we can live a non-Life Orb Blaziken hit, which is really clutch. We can set up on a non-Whirlwind Skarm, or a non-Iron Defense Skarm, or Curse Skarm as well. We can set up on Glowking. We can set up on the Suicune, provided we dodge Burns, Drapion, Swoobat, Gourgeist, provided we dodge birds. But even then, I could still set up on these guys and just get up to +6 and still gain a net attack. So if we can position this thing, it really does win in the end game, especially with and giving us that electric terrain for our fusion bolts to nuke Suicunes and, you know, other things like that. So that's obviously going to be really clutch. I really do like Kyurem as a win con. We just have to position it. Next up, we have our Assault Vest Rillaboom rocking out with, obviously, the Assault Vest. Grassy Glide's its ability. Grassy Surge's ability, Grassy Glide, U-turn, knockoff, and high horsepower. EV size, got 236 HP, 148 attack, 60 defense, 44 spread def, and 20 speed with an adamant nature. This is going to be our main Coco check. It's also a soft check Suicune, though we do not want to get burned, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that. It gives me an out versus Crawdon as well, because a +2 Crawdon can kind of run through the rest of my team, for sure. It gives me good priority. If I have a really weakened Blaziken and it's clicked close combat a couple times, I can potentially either force it out or pick it off with a Grassy Glide, so that can be really clutch. Same thing with a weakened Garchomp that can, you know, typically live hit. Otherwise, if it's -1 or 2 because of scale shots and it's chipped down, it's taking Life Orb, all that fun stuff, we can definitely use Rillaboom as a revenging tool, which is great. We have knockoff and high horsepower to hit things like Glow King as well as the Drapion. Now, outside of Skarm, he just does not appreciate this Pokemon, which is really clutch, as well as the Gourgeist with knockoff. But yeah, outside of Skarm, he does not appreciate this Pokemon. If we can eliminate Skarm, it's also just a great offensive breaker in this matchup and great pivot for sure. If we could force a Skarm in, that still, you know, gives us different options with the rest of our team. One of which Pokemon being our Heatran rocking out with the leftovers, not Flame Body, Flash Fire as his ability. Magma Storm, Earth Power, Toxic, and Protect. We're rocking out with 228 HP, 96 special attack, 100 spread def, and 84 speed with a modest nature. This thing is here to soft check Coco. It does take 2 Specs Thunderbolts, or I know it takes 2 Thunderbolts in general. I think it's Specs. It checks Skarmory. It can always come in on Skarmory and threaten it out with a Magma Storm. And it traps something like a Slowking, which is really clutch. I can Toxic things like Suicune on the switch in, which would be really nice, as well as Garchomp. I can Toxic, Protect, and wear things down. Protect also helps with Magma Storm chip, really chipping things down like the Glow King. If I can Magma Storm, Protect, Earth Power, things like that, I'm going to be in a good spot and probably beat a 1v1, especially if I have my terrain up, because I know it can be Earthquake, Glow King, but if I have my terrain up, I'm in a good spot regardless, so that's obviously very nice. Heatran's definitely just very solid in this game overall. And it doesn't allow the Blaziken free setup. I can Toxic and Magma Storm the Coco if it starts trying to set up Calm Minds on me. A bunch of different options. Is definitely a great Pokemon in the matchup. Next up, we have a physically defensive Swampert, rocking with the leftovers Torn as its ability, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Stealth Rock, and Roar. EV Stars, you got 252 HP, 196 defense, and 60 speed def with a bold nature. This is going to be a soft check to Blaziken. This soft checks like a choice variant of Coco. It can't ever lock Thunderbolt versus me when I have this puppy around. Soft checks Glow King if it's not Assault Vest, and it soft checks Garchomp as well. We have Roar so that if Garchomp is not in range, or I think he's Yachi and I can allow him to SD plus Scale Shot, I can always Roar him out instead of risking that Ice Beam, which is obviously very solid. I can roar out a Suicune behind a sub. I can do the same thing with Blaziken. If for some reason I think he's not in range of me and he's like weakness policy or something crazy, I can do that. I can roar out a, what do you call it? A Crawdon or a Coco trying to set up on me or something like that, or just roar things around to get Rock Chip on them, which can obviously be very solid in its own right. So Swampert's here to serve as a bulky, annoying pivot to big, scary, physically offensive Pokemon, as well as roar things around and prevent them from being, prevent Pert from being set up fodder, which is great. Next up, making its debut, the only Pokemon we didn't bring this season was Drifloon. We're bringing Boltund, baby. Rocking out with Thunderfang, Play Rough, Crunch, and Psychic Fang's Life Orb with the Strong Jaw ability. 36 HP, 244 attack, and 228 speed with an adamant nature. I'm very excited to bring Boltund. On top of the terrain, plus its coverage for Ants Team, I actually genuinely, it's not just me being dumb because it's the final week and I wanted to bring Boltund because I think he's adorable. I genuinely think Boltund has a decent matchup here. If we look through all of the Pokemon on Ant's team, we have Psychic Fangs, which is raw Oko's Blaziken, so he cannot set up on us literally ever, even outside of terrain. Coco doesn't appreciate taking a Psychic Fangs at all, or a Thunderfang. We can do a KO on bulky Cocos. Thunderfang for Skarm, Thunderfang Crunch for Glow King, Thunderfang, and I guess Play Rough for the Crawdon. We have Crunch for the Gourgeist, Thunderfang does a ton of Boufflant. We have Play Rough for the Garchomp. We have Thunderfang for the Suicune, and then Thunderfang for the last two. This Pokemon does really well, and I think if we position it well, it can at least claim a KO, and that's all I can really ask from it. It's a good, strong electric type that forces damage on the Skarmory and forces damage on the Suicune, which is great, and takes advantage of Ant's terrain, which is awesome. So I'm just excited to bring Boltund. I actually think it has a good matchup if we can use it as a strong breaker. We can get it in on Rillaboom U-turns on, different Pokemon that might take on Rillaboom a little bit better, mainly just the Skarmory, and then kind of go from there, which is great. Next up, we have Grimmsnarl. This is going to be kind of my failsafe versus both Blaziken and Garchomp. We are Trick, Latin Kill with Prankster as our ability. Trick, Darker Slayer, Thunder Punch, and Spirit Break. We got 244 HP, 36 attack, and 228 defense with an Atom of Nature. This Pokemon is here to immediately always switch in on Garchomp. If I find out that it's not Scarf, or I don't know if it's Scarf, I can always immediately switch into Garchomp. I can always immediately trick it, or if Blaziken is setting up a bunch, I can switch this thing in, and as right before it kills me, I can trick it a Lagging Tail, and its speed boosts do not matter. Same thing with like a Calm Minding Bulky Koko, or just like a scary Koko in general. I can always trick all of these things a Lagging Tail, and really debilitate them, put myself in a good position. Or if I need to trick the Glowking and get rid of its AV so that my Heatran can trap it a little bit better, get rid of its Black Sludge or something. I don't know, there are plenty of different scenarios in which I think my Grimmsnarl can actually be really, really solid in this matchup with the Trick Lagging Tail. So I'm hoping it ends up working out. I have a feeling it's going to save my ass in the game just because of all the physical setup that just kind of runs me when things are boosting speed or just are generally faster than my team. So I really do think that's going to be awesome. I like this Grimmsnarl set a lot. But yeah, that is basically going to be the team. Yep. I will be right back with the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Ant. Let's see if we're going to make playoffs. My answer is, maybe, hopefully. Let's see what he brought. Oh, we have a Tapu Koko. I thought he didn't bring Blaziken for a minute, and I was going to shit myself. I was going to lose my mind if he didn't bring Blaziken. We have Slowking Galar. We have Garchizzle. Drapion. The double Poison Core. Blaziken. And Skarmory. What I'm seeing is Brother Man loses to Boltund. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. It's not too funny. It's okay, Owen. We're gonna lead with Pert. I think Pert's my overall safest lead. I really just don't want to lead disadvantageously versus the Boltund. I mean, Boltund. The Blaziken. I want to lead well versus Blaziken. I want to lead well versus, like, Skarmory. Things like that. So yeah, good luck, have fun to Ant. Hopefully we can wrap a dub Aruski here. Hopefully. But we'll see. My DD Kyurem also looks crazy. IOE. Drapion. So I think this is free rocks, I'll be honest. His only defogger is Skarm. Nah, I'm just gonna rocks up. He's gonna withdraw, that's fine. We take those. Hi, Oe. Okay. Hello. Alright, is it Boltund time? Did I 2-hit KO this thing? Skarmory. Fizz Death. With my Boltund. Oh, baby, that's a 2-hit KO. Let's force some offensive momentum. Let's see if he defogs. I wonder if he defogs. He's gonna stealth rock himself. That's fine. Now, do I want to play rough and call his shit? I really want to play rough. I don't think you can stay in, right? I'm gonna play rough. I'm gonna call his chomp. I'm gonna call it. 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 Come on. He just stayed in. That's fine. Ant moment. We drop his attack, which is cool. Body press. Okay, I'm very confused as to why he made that play. But it's okay. Boltund's gonna do nothing now. He's leftovers. Maybe I should just Thunderfang the first time. I'm just gonna Thunderfang though. Get as much damage as I can. If he wants to try and roost on me, I feel like I can just flinch him, repair him. I feel like he didn't want to take that damage. I feel like he like loses to Rillaboom every time it comes in and touches the field otherwise, but it's okay. It is fine. It is fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, we're gonna just Thunder Fang. Hopefully do some damage. He's gonna stay in this time. Okay. Bonk. Oh, that's some damage. Flinch. Spikes. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna stay in and get as much damage in on everything as I can. I think that's my play. We're gonna Thunder Fang again. Bolt on kill. Bolt on kill. Bolt on kill. Bolt on kill. I would have only had to play with one layer of hazards, but oh well. I'm Boots on my Kyurem, which is the only Pokemon I'm super worried about taking that hazard chip. Maybe I'm a little bit worried about my Rillaboom taking that chip. But it's okay. Hi, Owie, the Tapu Koko probably comes. Oh, Blaziken. Okay. I'm just gonna Psychic Fangs. I'm not gonna let you set up, because then I lose. So I'm gonna Psychic Fangs. If you want to protect, you can protect. That's fine. I don't know, Ant do be like not running speed sometimes. Maybe he's not running any speed on this Pokemon. I'm just gonna click it again. Sometimes Ant just doesn't run speed on shit, so maybe I'll outspeed him at +1. Ant runs like no speed on a lot of Pokemon a lot of the time. And I think that would be very funny to outspeed his +1 Blaziken with my Boltund. But I'm 228 Adamant. There's like no way. Blaziken. Ah. Low Fitty. Wow, this just like absolutely blows this thing ass backwards. If he's like no speed, or if he's like Adamant, do we outspeed him at +1? Nope. And if he's like no speed Adamant, he'd have to be at as little as possible. He would have to be 100 Adamant, and we could outspeed him. Anything lower than 100 Adamant, we outspeed him at +1. So I would, he's thinking. I think he messed up. Did he mess up? He didn't. Okay. That's fine. So he's gonna have Knock Off, Protect. Use Life Orb. Leaf Orb. I feel like I always just go... He doesn't have a switch into this Pokemon anymore, because he let his Scarm die. Can I mind if I just don't switch into Swampert anymore? Yeah, I'm just gonna click this button. With Rocked Up, he's just not gonna appreciate this. Yeah, just Earth Power. I have no reason not to. Incredibly free Earth Power, actually. Incredibly free Earth Power. So, let's just do that. And we'll click a button. He doesn't know our item yet, too. He doesn't have a ground resist anymore. He just didn't bring it. I kind of wish I wasn't Roar instead, but oh well. Drapion. There's your Shuka Berry. It is gone now. Now, do I have a switch into this? I feel like I also have an endgame too with my Rillaboom now. I don't really have a switch into this, so I'm just gonna Earth Power again. I'll take it. I'll take this KO. You're gonna Knock Off, it's fine. There go my lefties. Swabbert's gonna take out the Drapion. Down it goes. There we go. And Rocks are out, so everything's taking chip. He probably does Koko. Maybe goes Garchomp. If he goes Garchomp, I take this trade. I can't let it set up. Koko. It's fine. And I think from here, I like always go Rillaboom. Yeah, I think I always go Rillaboom. Maybe I should have gone into... Maybe I should have gone into Heatran. Oh, so he doubles out, which means he probably doesn't have U-turn. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna take rocks and stuff on the Slow King, and then I can just U-turn. So that just means we take some Grassy Surge, which is these spikes are for sure annoying. So maybe I underprep for the spikes a little bit. But it's okay. So he's gonna take HP, so no leftovers. Good to know. And I think we just U-turn. We'll be able to scout a little bit of damage on this thing. Galler. Oh, 50. If he's just HP invested, this U-turn should do 23 to 28. A little bit less. He's actually pretty darn physically defensive. And I actually feel comfortable going Heatran because my terrain is up. So Earthquake does like absolutely nothing. Bulldoze, that's still... Yeah, it's still super weak, dude. Yeah, I like get all of that back. That's still weakened by terrain. I don't know why he's not Earthquake. That doesn't mean I can't set up on him with Kyurem, though, and that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna Magma. You could go like Big Chomparooski, I suppose. Yeah, that's definitely an option, but I'm not super worried. I'm just being honest. Yeah, I think I just Earth Power. I mean, I just Magma Storm here. If he goes Chomp, he takes rocks plus the Magma Chip. And I always have my Grimmsnarl as a failsafe versus that Chomp. We're in a Magma. Oh, we hit. Let's go. Now, if we're -2, are we slower than Slowking? We're not, if he doesn't have any speed. So that Magma did, honestly, a chunk. Let's see if he's just, is he like defensive Assault Vest? That might be what he is. That would honestly make sense with the amount of damage that he was taking there. I feel like I just Earth Power. Yeah, I feel like I just Earth Power. We are still faster, so I'll take that. And this thing's dead next turn. Or this turn, maybe. So, down goes the Slowking. I will definitely take that. Maybe I should have protected this turn, but I was scared he was going to be Slack Off, and I want to at least punish it. But I'll get both turns of recovery here, which is clutch too. So like after another protect and stuff, I feel like we should. I actually hope he does not die here. Live. I'm gonna protect. As he should go down here. And protect. Bulldoze. Okay. No, did it not die? I'm dumb. Maybe I threw a little bit right there. Oh no, okay, it's okay. I didn't miss it. I was like, I didn't say it get freed. I didn't see it get freed. I was so scared. I was like, did I throw? That was scary. So, down goes Slowking. Dude, he turns my kill leader this season. That's how bad I've played. Gar Chisel comes out. I think I always just go hard Swampert, right? What else does he have? Yeah, I don't think I have another play other than... Ooh, but if I go Swampert, do I just... No, I think what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna go hard Grimmsnarl. I'm gonna go hard Grimmsnarl. If he tries to SD, so be it. If he tries to SD, so be it. Yeah, I can just trick him here. I just trick him. Trick him the lagging tail. Let me just make sure that this is trick. Yep, we'll trick him a lagging tail. Let's go. It worked. Nice. Look at Grimmsnarl not being dog. This one kind of sucks, but it helped here. Poison jab. Do I live? That'd be funny if I lived, because... No, I'm not going to, though. Yeah. So he has a lagging tail now. I actually feel pretty comfortable in going Kyurem. I feel pretty comfortable in going Kyurem. We got the booties on us. I'm surprised he wasn't Scarf. But I just Ice Cold Spear here. There we go. I thought we missed. I was going to scream. And all we need is 2. Let's go. Now. Does Blaziken just like raw kill us? Well, Life Orb close combat, I feel like it does. But I feel like we also kill it from here for the Fusion Bolt. Yeah, we do. So I feel like this is a little bit of a 50-50. And I actually feel comfortable enough going for a Dragon Dance so that I can still... not just like a raw lose. Yeah, hold on. Let me check Life Orb to my Swampert. At 128. After Stealth Rock and a Spike. Or without a Stealth Rock and a Spike. $128. Oh, it's just a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the Dragon Dance play. Yes! Let's go! Can we finally get a Kyurem Black Sweep? That'd be cool. So he's gonna get a speed boost. Now, provided he doesn't get a double, I just Fusion Bolt here. Yes, let's go! So we knock him out. There we go, down goes the Blaziken. We outspeed Coco, and I don't think Scarf Coco would kill us from here. From full. So I'll definitely take that, and I think we might win. I think we win. And I think we squeak in the playoffs by the skin on our teeth. Icicle Spear. So we hit. 1. Oh, he is very bulky. But I think it's fine. Oh, only 2. So sad. Iron Defense. Iron Defense. Okay. Yeah, Icicle Spear again. What the fuck? Come on, give me enough hits. Crit, let's go. Okay, that was terrifying. That was terrifying. What the fuck was that? Why was the Iron Defense Coco? Why was the Iron Defense? Well, we win. GG's to Ant.
we move on to playoffs with a nice 4-0 victory. We haven't played the best this season, I won't lie to you. But all that matters is when we get into playoffs. We could sneak by and grab ourselves a championship when we really didn't deserve it via our regular season play. But I also just played in a league where I played really good all season. I got knocked out round 1. So maybe hopefully the exact opposite will happen here. And we'll play really dog in the regular season, sneak on in with like an 8th seed, and then win the whole league. Because I feel like I can beat everybody in playoffs. I really do. If I'm playing fine, I think I beat everybody in playoffs. So, GG and definitely go check them out. Love Ant to death. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. If you're new here, drop a sub. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.